We back, dude. We back. Backflip boys back. All right. No, we I don't always when you go to do a YouTube live, make sure that your phone is actually charged. We had some technical difficulties, but we're back, dude. Anyways, we were talking about window cleaning, marketing, just marketing in general, whether it's whatever you do, window power washing, gutter cleaning, Christmas lights, lawn care, painting, whatever it is you do, house cleaning, I don't care. All this applies to everybody. But what I was saying where I left off was is I started my business in 2015, house cleaning, and then very shortly after I started adding window cleaning. And anyways, during that period for the first like two, maybe up until about the beginning of this year, actually, I didn't really attain all the client information and things like I should have. I didn't, I wasn't a very good business person. I was good at doing the work, but I'm kind of crappy at keeping track of all the business whatnots. And anyways, so the point being is that that's something you should do from the get-go. Save all the client information. I don't have as much as I should, but it does come in handy. Like today, what I did is hey, we got another viewer. What's up? Oh, it's Jacob. Jacob, you better thumbs up my videos. I'm sick and tired of you thumbsing down everything, dude. Jacob is the homeboy, backflip boy man, as some may call him. He is the ingenious. Hey, he's the genius behind everything, dude. But anyways, he had to leave Florida because there was a hurricane coming in, so he's out in Georgia with Benji. I think him and Dan are gonna get together and they might have butt sex or something. I don't know. But you know, maybe Jacob can go say hi to the ninja channel he sent me because I sent it to Dan Burns. Anyways, um, because it sucks. Ninja sucks. Um, window cleaning marketing, dude. Yeah, I'm crazy. So, I had a bunch of clients, a list of clients, and then I've been reading Chris Lambo's book a lot lately, the window cleaning blueprint book or whatever he has. You guys can actually go to WCR, their website, and you can read it online for free. I'm lucky enough to have a hard copy, and there's just all sorts of different information in there, from advertising and stuff, and it's quite amazing. There's a spreadsheet I've been using in there called goals. And basically, I mean, this is all like no brainer stuff, right? Stuff you should be doing, but you're not doing. So, it breaks it all down. Formulas, a spreadsheet, right? And you plug in last year's earnings and then what you want to increase by this year. And I always kind of go for something small. My increase was only 20%. I like to hit the mark and hopefully go well above that, which I am this year. And so that sets you up for that mindset that this is a positive thing. If you set your goals so far out there, like I want to make $1 million this year, and it's your first year, like you might be able to do it, but probably not. And then when you don't do it, you're going to be racking your brain and digging yourself into like a little depression. But in this book, it talks about, follow up phone calls, sending postcards, door hangers, getting to know your market and stuff. Um, you know, all that fun stuff, dude. So Facebook, Instagram, emails, all sorts of stuff. But I just sat down today, and I know it's not the most effective way, this kind of a ghetto way, but I text everybody in my client list that I've done windows, gutters, house cleaning, whatever. And I said, hey, it's that time of the year again. Because the calls have been coming in for gutter cleaning because of the, God, Jacob just keeps Dude, you keep throwing me off, bro. The phone calls have been coming in because the window cleaning that I've had set up for these last couple weeks, I've had to postpone because of the weather, because my customers don't believe in, the whole, it doesn't really rain doesn't affect it that much, it's a clean window. I do get asked if it's okay to clean it this time of the year or during the winter. The response back to that is there ever a bad time to clean windows? Dirty windows are dirty windows. If you have dirty windows, people notice, when they're clean, nobody notices. That's just kind of the way it is. It's the same with house cleaning and everything else. But I sat down, I sent everybody the same text. So I pull up just a group message and then I individualize it, and then I send everybody the same thing. It takes me like maybe 5-10 minutes max. And, I say, hey, uh, can't remember the exact thing. I pretty much just copied whatever Chris said because it was really good, and then just changed some of the stuff, plugged in my information, changed spring to fall, changed the information from window cleaning to gutter cleaning, and then, reworded some of the stuff so that my customers felt like it was more personalized from me, from my company, for how I am, and just said, hey, we're here if you need us. It's that time again of the year. It's gutter cleaning. Reach out to us before it becomes a hazard, because a lot of our phone calls for gutter cleanings are people who have window wells or basements and the gutters are overflowing, and it goes down into their basements and gets into their house and gets everything all wet and flooded. And then when it gets cold, it's all going to turn into ice, right? So you're going to have like this horrible porch that's covered in ice, and that's just not safe at all. Plus, customers don't want to climb up onto their roofs and do that kind of stuff. um you know but it's smart. And in this book, he also talks about, marketing, like, in the springtime, in the summertime, hardcore. And this is like a no-brainer, but like I said, it's one of those things that you kind of have to read, or you have to kind of be told sometimes. And that's what we're here for today. So check out the book or listen to what I say. If you aren't advertising all year long, and then you get into a situation I've been in several times, like the fall, all of a sudden you're starting to try to offer deals, and you're starting to try to, dig up customers like I'm doing now, because I didn't learn my lesson, right? But I'm here to tell you not to do that, guys. So start advertising like nobody's business, dude, in the spring and summer. Just do it all the time, because when it starts to slow down, then you're like, oh, I need to advertise because I need work. But if you advertise in the heavy flows, that's when people are actually calling and engaging, and you can see it in your Google, whatever programs or advertisements that you're running, Facebooks, Groupons, Craigslist, KSLs, whatever, Yelps. It doesn't matter. I know a lot of them suck, but you see the imprints or whatever, how many people are viewing, how many people are calling, what they're interacting on. Are they just looking at photos or your website, this, that, and that? And those things really help you to hone in on what gets your customers aroused and what gets them going aroused. So you do it in the high times, you're able to tell them a better, higher price that you want. Yeah, I'm gonna be the bearded wonder. Got that little white patch right there, though. That's gotta go, dude. Anyways, you do that in the high times, and people will see. Yeah, I said aroused. God, Jacob, you just always getting fucking horny and shit, dude, over everything. Do it in the high times, and you'll be able to offer a higher price because it is more valued at this time of the year. And if they don't like it, then you can offer them to call or to be set on an appointment more in the fall, when it might slow down, and you might be able to offer them that slightly cheaper price. in high times is high demand, so you're going to charge more. In the low times, you know, you might be struggling and wanting that work, so you could offer a little bit less, you know. But it's just really good to do all these things and combine them into one. um if you're not gutter cleaning, you should be. um what other types of services do you guys do? You know, what add-ons do you do? Because I don't think there's very many people. There might be a handful. I know there's more than a handful, but there are guys out there that, you know, they only window clean. You know, in a perfect world, we could all just stick to only doing commercial, you know, storefront window cleaning, which would be amazing to me, because sometimes it sucks dealing with customers that are just so, you know, wishy-washy. They're, oh, come this day, don't come this day. Oh, it's too cloudy. Like you hear, like, oh, it's too cloudy. No, you know, they want your customers, a lot of your customers want you to come at like the hottest times of the year. They want you to be miserable. They want you to earn that dollar, you know. Yeah, Jacob does screen repair. I've tried doing it a couple times. It actually works out pretty good. I don't know what everybody else charges, but I just went ahead and did it one time, a little bit hardcore. I just offered it as an upsell to a lady, and she had, I think, 10 screens. You know, I told her 250 bucks, so 25 bucks a screen. I took all the screens home, did them when I want, you know, on a Sunday, put them all together. Took me like a half hour, and then, you know, I had to drive back. So granted, you know, I was already at the job, so we're not going to count that as labor. I just gathered the screens, went where my next appointments were, went home, put them all together, half hour, drove back to where she lived, half hour install, and, you know, probably like 20 minutes. So we call it an hour and a half for 250 bucks. That's not bad at all, guys. There's people out there that run their business solely on screen repair, which is insane because it's like awesome. But I'm not about to get into like the elbows and measuring and doing all that. Just rescreening. Power washing. It's different for us here than it is for a lot of guys, say like in the East and stuff. We don't have mold. We don't really have that algae and stuff like that. I mean, we do, but not as much because there's no me. We don't have any of that kind of stuff. But like, to me, like when I do power washing, and I don't do hardcore power washing, I consider it more of a soft wash. I just kind of go in there. I might use a little bit of chemical or something. Most of my customers are just looking to get things clean, white again, or just to get, you know, the surface dirt off. And that's kind of what I enjoy on the power washing part. um, I'm not a power washer by any means. I own one, like a homeowner Ryobi, you know, with the twist knob from Depot. And you can add detergents to it, or you can use a pump sprayer or a foam cannon. One guy in the Facebook group had mentioned to me about, I got a call to go power wash a lady's house. I ended up just doing the whole house, but one section of it just smelled like skunk so bad, because her dog's got in a fight with the skunk. And, you know, I used this foam cannon Ryobi makes, mixed it with Dawn and vinegar, and it like just killed the stench. You know, it was awesome. It actually worked. I was like, whoa, you know. And just things like that. But if you ain't marketing, you better get out there and market, dude. It's just good to do. Like I said, I got some work coming in and set for me in the colder months, November and December, which I don't mind doing that. But anyways, it's your boy. Jacob's the only one that watched. Everybody else better watch it later, dude. Anyways, tell me what you guys think too, if you even make it this far. If you like the live thing, or if you think it's fucking stupid or whatever, we'll go back to making nice little videos. I don't like my videos being, you know, like 15 minutes long, which it is, because I could talk your ass off forever. But sometimes this live feature just makes it a little bit easier. You're my homie. I'm gonna bulb change, high dust, and do all those things my mom taught me to do. Jacob, you're a weird person, bro. I'm just kidding. Anyways, check it out, guys. Backflip Boys. Like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends, dude. Blow this stuff up, dude. The next greatest thing is the backflip. Peace.